Hello, so today we're gonna be filming the trial 2 setup video. The last time I used red lentils, but this time we're gonna try to use dark red kidney beans from this brand. The reason we're choosing these beans as our second trial, it's because this has like thicker skin than the lentils, and we want to see if the difference in milks between cow milk and coconut milk are gonna do some change in the germination rate. Okay, so for this we have a similar setup as we had for the lentils. We have groups of 40 lentils here, in which 10 will go to 25%, other 10 will go to 50, other 10 will go to 75, and other 10 will go to 100. We have another group of 10 lentils here, in which are not going to be soaked, but they're gonna be using these concentrations as humidifier in their soil, which will be a piece of kitchen paper. And for positive control, we're gonna use just tap water. And for negative control, we're just gonna put like seeds in there, so we're sure the seeds are not gonna germinate by themselves without water. Okay, so we are gonna use the same milk, the same brand, on the same fat concentration we used last time to reduce variables. Right now we're gonna do the dilutions, but last time I used a tablespoon. I used this measuring tablespoon, I don't know if you can see, to do the dilutions, but because the lentils are very small in comparison of a red bean, this red bean is 3 times the size of a lentil. So instead of using a tablespoon, I'm gonna be using 1/4 of a cup. I have to mix very well the milk before using it, just in case there are some separation in the box or something like that. Another reason why I'm using 1/4 of a cup instead of tablespoons is because red beans, during the soaking period, they absorb part of the liquid, and I don't think I'm gonna have enough liquid if I use tablespoons instead. To dilute the milk, we're gonna use plain tap water. I'm gonna use a chopstick to give it a quick stir, just to make sure the mixture is well made. I'm gonna go from the lowest to the highest concentration to not affect the concentration of the other ones. Same as the last time, we're gonna do a 0 hours, which means no soaking time, just a dip of kitchen paper. Wow. Put it at the bottom and put the seeds on top. And we're also gonna do 6 hours, 8 hours, and 12 hours soaking period. Let's just start adding the kidney beans to their cups. Make sure the kidney beans are in a good condition, not dried up or have pieces falling off. This one is perfect. I'm gonna use a chopstick again, just to make sure there are no bubbles inside and that they are fully soaked. If you see any beans floating on the top of the milk, that means the bean is not good and you should replace it with a new one. Okay, so we're gonna use tweezers to soak the kitchen paper in the milk with the same concentration of the cup. This one is 25%. This cup is labeled as 25% for 0 hours, and we put it at the bottom. That we have our kitchen piece of paper, and we add the beans on top. I'm gonna move them with the tweezers to make sure they're not touching each other and that they are well distributed at the bottom of the cup. Now we repeat the same process with all of them. After doing this, we cover the cups with plastic wrap, and using the tweezers, I put some holes on the top, but not too many holes, like enough for gas to come out, but not too many so the water doesn't evaporate so easily. We also have to cover with plastic wraps the milks to avoid any evaporation during the soaking time. Finally, we put the cups inside a dark, dry place to let them germinate. We have to check them every 24 hours and record the results for any germination. Germination will be a little stem coming out of the seeds.